you guessed it, I am sitting in my bed once again. I feel like this is all I do at this point because pregnancy has just been hitting me really hard. As you can tell, my skin is really looking rough. I read somewhere that it's supposed to be the hormones, but I think I've tried almost everything, but also I am just really lazy at the moment, so I just don't really focus too much on skincare, so I really need to get into that. I haven't been vlogging for a very long time at this point because, you know, I've just been so exhausted and I've been laying in bed and I've been sleeping throughout the day, and that just hasn't really been the time for me to vlog, but I really want to get more into it. I was watching this YouTuber named Claudia, and she was talking about how she wanted to like limit her vlogs to only be monthly, and I feel like the pressure of vlogging for me is usually that I have to vlog almost every single day and then I have to edit it, and mostly the editing part is what gets me behind schedule because it just takes such a long time. It does really take a very long time, so I really want to try the same schedule and just like vlog throughout the month because I do still want to document especially these last few months of my pregnancy, and I really want to document the time after baby boy is born. And yeah, I really want to get into vlogging again. I feel like this is more obtainable for me, and I feel like that's the plan from now on. I am so out of breath because the baby is just like pressing up against my lungs. But yeah, just a quick update for you guys. I'm doing really good. I have been going to a lot of doctor's appointments throughout the last couple of months. I don't know if I said this in the last vlog, but I have leave from work, so I don't need to go into work, and I also have leave from my education, which wasn't really planned, but I just felt like that was the best choice for me and baby boy, for us to just have those first couple of months without me having to worry about exams and stuff like that. So I'll be finishing my bachelor's degree a year later, which obviously is hurting my my heart, but that's okay. Like, I feel like sometimes you just need to do what's best for your mental health, and that's really what I'm doing. Yeah, I decided on taking a whole year addition to my education, and that's fine. I feel like that's gonna be okay. The only thing that was really bothering me with it was the fact that I am going to be finishing my education a whole year later than my boyfriend, but it is what it is. I feel like that's the best choice for me, and I feel like I just really need to focus on my mental health, because whenever you get pregnant you have to take like this mental health test, and I did score too high on the spectrum. I was just advised to just do whatever is best for me, so that's what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to just focus on enjoying these last few months of pregnancy, because obviously I still want to enjoy it and I still want to be able to capture these moments. So I will be focusing a lot on filming and creating content. Filming these YouTube videos is basically mostly for myself, because I really want to be able to look back at the videos and just really savor those moments. That's the update from here. Follow along, and thank you guys so much for watching. Look at this, I got a microphone. I'm trying not to move it around too much while I'm speaking, but I'm hoping the sound quality is a lot better. Just a quick little update while I have you on the microphone. Today is Friday. We are leaving next week to go to my in-laws and just spend some time there. We're only gonna be there for like 3 days, but I'm really excited because I feel like whenever we go home to my in-laws, I really just get a chance to relax and not think about work or anything like that. So I am really just trying to stay positive. I'm really trying to not think too much about my contractions. I have been having so many Braxton Hicks contractions throughout this last week, and they have been really painful. They're just kind of not really going away once I relax, which they usually always do, but I feel like they're kind of getting more and more intense, which I don't know what I should think about that. I feel like that might be a sign that maybe I should take it easy, which is why I think it's a really good idea for us to go home and just be there for a couple of days, have the days off, and not think about anything. And I'm really excited about it. Also, I go on maternity leave in 3 weeks. I am on leave from work now, but I officially go on maternity leave in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm really excited to get this baby out of me because pregnancy is just hard, you guys. I have days where I'm so happy and so grateful, and I really want to just savor these last few moments. And then I have days where I'm just like, get this baby out of me. I just went on a brisk walk and I needed to pick up a package, and it's basically like 500 meters away from here. That's not true. I feel like it might be like 200 meters from here, but that little walk alone made me have so many Braxton Hicks contractions. I spent all day yesterday trying to get baby boy to turn heads down. My midwife told me that if he doesn't turn heads down before our next appointment, she will have to move him manually. That stuff hurts, so I am really hoping that I can avoid that. I did all of these weird exercises yesterday to try to move him. Then once I went to bed and I just slept on my left side, I could feel him moving around in there, and I woke up in the middle of the night and he had moved heads down. At least I think he had, because he was kicking like up right up here. I feel like that's a sign that he has moved. But today it just feels so like my stomach feels so stretched, and I can't really for the life of me figure out how he is turned now. Also, he is just getting so big at this point. Like, I was telling my boyfriend this yesterday, like, I can't even believe that I am 34 weeks pregnant next week. That is so insane to me. Not because we have a lot of things to do still, like we do have a lot of things to do, but the list we have of things we need to do is getting smaller, and I feel like it is achievable at this point. We don't really need too many things at this point. We have the bed, we have the stroller, we have the bottles, we have mostly everything. I've also been thinking about getting a breast pump before he comes because my midwife told me that it's just really nice to have it and not need it rather than to need it and not have it. I've been looking online and trying to scour the internet to find the very best breast pump, and it has to be an electric breast pump, and I would like it to be something that I can just put inside of my bra and then still do things with it on. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. If you had any of them, tried any of them, please let me know, because at this point I am just so confused and I can't figure out which one to buy. Also because we're having him in the summertime, so I am planning on going out a lot and just having the freedom of not having to be home all the time would be really nice. An electric pump that you can bring around and use while out in public. I have been reading up on the things you need to do before birth, and I'll be honest and say that I am pretty far behind because I have not started drinking raspberry leaf tea yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. I feel like everything is so overwhelming and there's so much to keep track of. Also, some days I'm just so overwhelmed and just so tired and sleeping mostly throughout the day. I will at some point. I have been trying to move around as much as I possibly can. I have been trying to do some yoga poses, and it has really surprised me how much my flexibility has just been lost throughout this process. Like my body is so stiff. I just don't stretch. And I used to run before I got pregnant, and then I would stretch whenever I came home from my runs. Yeah, I really need to work on that, but it hurts so bad. I don't feel like I can go into labor being so stiff. I want to be able to move around. I've had a couple of midwives and doctors ask me if I am nervous or if I am scared for the birth, and I just always answer no because I feel like I'm so prepared. I've been listening to a ton of podcasts. I have been watching a ton of videos, and I've been trying a bunch of stuff, a bunch of exercises, try to exercise my breathing, and I feel like I am just so prepared to get this baby out of me because it's a lot. This is the belly. I don't know if you can tell too much, but he's getting heavy. He's so incredibly active, especially throughout the night. Honestly, I love this little microphone. I feel like I could just talk for days. And I have been talking a lot in this already. It's very comfy. It's very cute. I have been really into cleaning lately. I have been cleaning so much, and I have been doing so much laundry. I have been doing it all just because I want it to be ready, just to make it easy. I don't really know why I do it. I realized that vacuuming once you're pregnant is a struggle. Therefore, I have been looking at getting a wireless vacuum. I've been doing a lot of research. I feel like the best option for me would be the Dyson V8. I don't know, it's kind of an older model, so please let me know if you have had it or if you could recommend it, because I know obviously the newer models of the Dyson vacuum is better, but I'm just not gonna spend any more money on a vacuum cleaner. I already feel like spending that much on the V8 is a lot of money. Let me know if you have it. I feel like I should stop talking because this is just getting so freaking long. It was so nice catching up with you guys. I will see you later. Okay, so I just bought this foundation from Dior and I have it on right now, but I feel like the finish is looking pretty bad. I don't think you can tell on camera, but I do like the glow of it, but it's just the finish is looking kind of bad. Yeah, you can tell right here. And you can really see my pimples through the foundation. I feel like it's kind of not matching my undertone as well. I think I might go return this and then buy the L'Oreal tinted serum instead. I know it's not as full coverage as this one, but this is just not working, which is really sad because I do like the glow of this foundation, but okay, quick update while I'm waiting for my food. I did return the foundation and I bought the L'Oreal tinted serum in the very lightest shade that I could get. I feel like it was a good decision, and I really like this one. It doesn't really come off on my hands, and I feel like this is a good like everyday foundation, which is what I was looking for. Throughout my whole teenage years, I used the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I've always gone back to that, so I bought that one and then I returned the other one. So I have saved a lot of money, but then I also bought like a concealer and brow gel because I really needed that. I have been using mascara on my brows these last few months and it's just not cutting it anymore. So very happy with my decision. I feel like this does have a very dewy finish to it as well. You probably can't tell because it's really dark outside right now, but I'm making nachos. I am home alone tonight because my boyfriend is watching a football game with his guy friends and it's just gonna be me. I'm actually really excited about it because it's been forever since I've just had like a night to my own. Whenever my boyfriend is out, I just can't fall asleep until he gets home. I feel like he's not gonna be home too late. He hasn't come home too late after I've gotten pregnant, but he should just be allowed to have his fun. He has been supporting me through these last months, so he really just deserves to have a good night out with his friends. He hasn't been out in forever. He really just deserves it to have a night of his own, and I deserve to have a night of my own as well. I bought some candy, but I already ate some of it because I'm just gonna stay in, watch a good movie and relax. I'll see you guys later.